Vishnu Radhe Devi Satyavachaya Namo Namaha. Vrinai Vai Tosle Yai Priyai Keshavashacha Vishnu Radhe Devi Satyavachaya Namo Namaha. Jai Tulsi Maharani ki Jai. We offer our most respectful obeisances and all Christ our devotees, Lord, who just like desire trees, know the desires of everyone, and their full compassion for the fallen souls.
You grab me a glass of water, please. Thank you. Thank you. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradari Yashoda Nandana Rajajana Ranjana Yashoda Nandana Prajajana Ranjana Yamuna Tiravanachari Yamuna Tiravanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradari
Vandeham
Yashoda Nandana Rajajana Ranjana Yashoda Nandana Rajajana Ranjana Yamuna Tiravanachari Yamuna Tiravanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Srila Prabhupada. Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev. Jaya Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajaka Acharya Astotara Sri Srimad His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki. Jaya Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajaka Acharya Astotara Sri Srimad His Divine Grace Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Prabhupada Ki. Ananta Kota Vaishnava Vrinda Ki. Srila Haridas Thakur Ki. Prem Se Kaho Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Ki. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Sri Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga. Naranayam namaskritya naram chaiva narottamam devim saraswatim vyasam tato jayam udirayet. Before reciting this Srimad Bhagavatam, which is the very means of conquest, one should offer respectful obeisances unto the personality of Godhead Narayan, unto Narayan Rishi, the supermost human being, unto Mother Saraswati, the goddess of learning, and unto Srila Vyasadeva, the author. Nasta Prayasa Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavaduttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtaki. By regular attendance in classes on the Bhagavatam and by rendering of service to the pure devotee, all that is troublesome to the heart is almost completely destroyed in loving service unto the personality of Godhead, who is praised with transcendental songs, is established as an irrevocable fact. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So today we will be continuing in Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th Canto, Chapter 69, Text 40. Shri Bhagavanu Vacha Brahmandanasya Vaktaham Karta tad anumodita. Tachikshayan lokam imam. Astita putra makita. Shri Bhagavanu Vacha. Brahmandanasya vaktaham. Karta tad anumodita. Tachikshayan lokam imam. Astita putra makida. Shri Bhagavanu Vacha. Brahmandanasya vaktaham. Karta tad anumodita. Tachikshayan lokam imam. Astita putra makida. Shri Bhagavanu Vacha. Mandanasya Bhakta. Shri Bhagavanu Vacha. Shri Bhagavanu Vacha. Imam Astita Putra Makita. Word for word meanings. Shri Bhagavanu Vacha. The Supreme Lord said, Brahman, O Brahmana, Dharmasya, of religion, Vakta, the speaker, Aham, I. Karta, the executor. Tat, of it. Anumodita, the sanctioner. Tat, it. Shikshayan, teaching. Lokam, to the world. Imam, in this. Astita, situated. Putra, O son. Makita, do not be disturbed. Translation. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, O Brahmana, I am the speaker of religion, its performer and sanctioner. I observe religious principles to teach them to the world. My child, so do not be disturbed. Please repeat. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, O Brahmana, I am the speaker of religion, its performer and sanctioner. I observe religious principles to teach them to the world. My child, so do not be disturbed. Purport by the servants of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami, Srila Prabhupada. Srila Jiva Goswami explains that Lord Krishna wanted to dispel Narada's distress, which the sage felt because he saw Lord Krishna worshiping the demigods, and even Narada himself. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti explains Lord Krishna's feelings as follows. As I state in the Bhagavad Gita, Yad yad acharati shreshtas tad tad evataro jana. Whatever a great person does, ordinary people follow. Thus I bathed your feet today in order to help propagate the principles of religion. In the past, before I began my pastimes of directly teaching religious principles, you came and offered prayers to me after I had killed the Keshi demon. But I simply listened to your elaborate prayers and glorification and did nothing to honor you. Just remember this and consider. Do not think that you have committed an offense by allowing me to bathe your feet today and accept the water as holy remnants. Just as a son does not offend his father by touching him with his foot while sitting on the father's lap, so you should understand that in the same way, my son, you have not offended me. Omagana Timarandasya Gananjana Shalakaya Chakshuru Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manopistam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Tadati Svapadati Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Uttapada Kamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavam Cha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatam Vitantam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijina Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishaka Vitam Sacha Hey Krishna Korana Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagapate Gopesha Gopikanta Radhakanta Namostate Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavane Shri Vishabhanu Sutta Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vanchakalpa Trubhischa Kripa Sindhu Vyevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna I'm just going to read the commentaries by the Acharyas. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur writes, I, your devoted servant, have great sorrow in your presence, because you have washed with your lotus hands my unfortunate feet, hardened by traveling. In response to this, Krishna speaks this verse. And this is Narada, talking about Krishna bathing his feet. Therefore, I am present to teach people lokam, this dharma. I am a householder, kshatriya, and you are a brahmana. If I do not worship you when you come to my house, then how can dharma preached by me through proper conduct be established? Yad yad acharati shreshtas tad tad evataro jana. Thus, just to teach dharma, I have washed your feet today. Before I began my pastimes of preaching dharma, when I killed Keshi, you approached me with many praises. At that time, I just listened and did not worship you at all. Please remember that and consider. That may be, but in washing my feet, I have committed offense in letting you drink the water that touched my feet. O son, he addresses Narada with affection to pacify him, you should understand that just as there is no offense for the son in touching his father's body with his foot, there is no offense for you if I touch your feet or drink your foot wash. Jiva Goswami writes, the Lord spoke, understanding what was really on Narada's mind since he was Rishikesh. Since I am the speaker of Dharma, I must perform Dharma. Thus I give joy to others by performing Dharma, anumodita. Otherwise, no one will respect Dharma. Therefore, I teach this Dharma to the people, by words, by actions, and by mentality. And by his very self, he establishes Dharma. O Brahmana, you know this since you know the Vedas. To please people like you, I protect the path of the Vedas. I remain here for that purpose. Not seeing Narada give up his sadness, since he desired to leave and spread the Lord's bhakti by chanting his glories, he called out with affection, O son, to make him give up his respectful attitude of which he did not approve, by showing mercy with a proper mood of affection. And Sanatana Goswami writes, I am the sanctioner of Dharma, tad anumodita, or therefore I cause joy when persons perform Dharma. I instituted Dharma by words, by actions, and by feelings. O Narada, filled with the Vedas, Brahman, you know this. Or by protecting the path of the Vedas, I give happiness to people like you. I perform astita, this dharma, to teach people. O son, you are the object of my affection. He says this to pacify him. Or do not become foolishly unhappy by not understanding the truth. By your great bhakti, you can understand my intentions. Thus he calls out to him with affection, O son. Good morning, everyone. Please say a prayer for me that I can help illuminate this pastime and the glorious truths that lie within. I am a simple fool and need all the prayers I can get. So thank you. In this pastime, we have we have Narada Muni going to see Lord Krishna in Dwarka. And Lord Krishna has many wives, 16,108, I believe. That's a lot of wives. And he has a lot of palaces. So he's going to all these palaces to see what the Lord does day to day. And the first palace he goes to, he sees one of his wives fanning him and being worshipped. And he gets up and sees Narada and realizes, oh, Narada is this great personality, this great saintly Brahmana. Let me worship him. And he worships Narada Muni. He bows down to him. He washes his feet and asks him, what can I do for you? And Narada Muni's like, oh, Lord, you know everything. Please just grant me the wish that I can always remember your lotus feet. Never forget you, and always preach your glory, always be able to preach your glories. And then he leaves that palace and goes to another palace to see what's going on. And he sees Lord Krishna there, I think with another wife and possibly Uddhava playing chess. And then Lord Krishna in that palace sees Narada and gets up and he's like, oh, that's the Brahmanas. What can I do for you? Like, he didn't see him in the palace before. And Narada Muni's kind of like, he knows what's going on, but still he's awestruck. And he says nothing and just leaves. And he starts going to all these other palaces. And he sees Lord Krishna doing all sorts of things. But he also sees Lord Krishna enjoying with his wives. He sees Lord Krishna being affectionate with his children. He sees Lord Krishna tending, to kind of managerial affairs, if you will, in regards to war. He sees Krishna in other places practicing the arts of, sword and chivalry and hunting. He sees Krishna practicing yagyas. He sees Krishna giving cows to the Brahmins. He sees Krishna being charitable to the Brahmins. He sees Krishna eating prasadam. He sees Krishna eating the remnants of prasadam taken by the Brahmanas. He sees Krishna doing another sacrifice to take away all the sins committed when you, just during your household life, daily life, you're killing germs and innocent souls left and right that we don't know about. He's in another palace. He sees Krishna meditating upon himself. He sees, in another palace, he sees Krishna chanting Gayatri. So he's doing all these householder things, but then he's also doing these religious activities. And I was looking up the definition of religion just because I like to look up these things. And actually, I don't have the definition here now, but it's basically a system, like a social system, a life system that encompasses everything. And Krishna is saying in today's verse that he is the speaker of religion. He performs religion. He sanctions religion. He performs, sanctions, and speaks real religion. Nowadays, a lot of people are turned off by the word religion, and they don't want to be told what to do. They just want to be free to do whatever they want. And I was thinking, even if you find your way in life without any guidance and try to figure out what works for you and what feels good and what you want, that's like your religion. You eventually come up with like a system of how your life is going to work best and how things, work for you. And that's essentially religion. So people nowadays, they kind of create their own religion, right? It's just whatever you want to do, whatever it feels good. Or people create these religious institutions just for charitable sake or to feel good. But Krishna is the essence of religion. He is the speaker of religion. He performs religion. He's giving us an example in all these circumstances of what to do. He's meditating upon himself. Now, we don't take that as an example as, I just meditate upon myself and everything will be okay. No, it doesn't work that way. We meditate upon Krishna. Krishna is the source of everything. And, it reminds me of verses from the Bhagavad Gita where he's saying, I'm the source of the Rig Veda and the Sama Veda. I am the source of Om. He's the essence of everything. And Srila Prabhupada has come, he came to the West to give us the essence of all the Vedic literatures, to boil it down, because we could spend lifetimes studying all the different Vedas and the Puranas and everything, and we just don't have the time. This is a dire situation. We're in the age of Kali, where everything's going downhill fast. Death is right on our doorstep. So Srila Prabhupada has been so merciful to bring us the essence. Like just studying for this class and reading Krishna book, and then it had me reading some of Bhagavad Gita. Just Srila Prabhupada's purports are just nectar. They really ease your heart. It gives you some guidance, and that's what people need, is real guidance, real religion, a real structure to the life, a real purpose. Otherwise, it's just you're wandering around with whatever feels good at the moment, whatever your mind thinks is okay, or whatever is influencing your mind. But the real essence is Krishna. And Srila Prabhupada brought us the Maha Mantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, to help us reawaken this actual real religion, the real religion of worshiping Krishna, being part and parcel of Krishna, pleasing and doing whatever Krishna wants, whatever pleases Krishna. In this purport, and in the Acharya's commentaries, it's reciting, or it mentions this Bhagavad Gita verse, Yad Yad Acharati. So I wanted to go to that verse and read it in the purport. And this is Bhagavad Gita 3:21. Yad yad acharati shreshtas tata devata rojana sayat pramanam kurute lokas tad anuvartate. Whatever action a great man performs, common men follow, and whatever standards he sets by exemplary acts, all the world pursues. Purport: people in general always require a leader who can teach the public by practical behavior. A leader cannot teach the public to stop smoking if he himself smokes. Lord Chaitanya said that a teacher should behave properly before he begins teaching. One who teaches in that way is called Acharya, or the ideal teacher. Therefore, a teacher must follow the principles of Shastra, scripture, to teach the common man. The teacher cannot manufacture rules against the principles of revealed scriptures. The revealed scriptures, like Manu Samhita and similar books, are considered the standard books to be followed by human society. Thus, the leader's teaching should be based on the principles of such standard shastras. One who desires to improve himself must follow the standard rules as they are practiced by the great teachers. The Srimad Bhagavatam also affirms that one should follow in the footsteps of great devotees, and that is the way of progress on the path of spiritual realization. The king or the executive head of a state, the father and the school teacher are all considered to be natural leaders of the innocent people in general. All such natural leaders have great responsibility to their dependents. Therefore, they must be conversant with standard books of moral and spiritual codes. So Krishna is trying to be an example to everyone. And also I was thinking of another, in this pastime, where he goes to, Narada Muni goes to another palace, and Krishna is listening to recitations of the Vedas and revealed scriptures, because writing wasn't necessarily around at that time. But he's listening to all these things. He's listening to stories about himself. He's listening to the essence, all these things. And I was just thinking about that. In the purport, today's verse, it's saying, let me just bring that up. Narada Muni is such a pure devotee, and one of the ways that in Krishna consciousness that we make advancement, we make a spiritual advancement, is by worshiping the pure devotees. And Krishna is showing that by worshiping Narada Muni. And Narada Muni is taken aback. He's kind of like, as Leela Shakti was saying yesterday, after he sees all these things, after he sees Krishna worshiping himself, he's like, oh, this is almost too much. And Lord Krishna's, it actually says he chuckles a little bit, and it just, in my mundane brain, I'm just picturing Narada Muni like in a little state of anxiety, kind of like, huh, wow, look at all this going on, And Lord Krishna is saying, don't worry, don't fear, I'm just doing this to show everything. And you know this, so be at ease. You can go on and chant my glories, and that'll actually put you at ease and bring you peace. And just when I was studying for this class, reading this pastime, going over this pastime, man, I was blissed out. I was laying in bed, right, which is probably not the proper situation to be reading about Krishna and his pastimes. But still, I was laying there and I was like, man, this is far out. This is awesome. And it's because I'm trying to be a devotee of Krishna. I'm trying to fit into this paradigm that the Lord of all has set forth, which is to preach his glories, to learn about him constantly, eternally. And then you start to get bliss. And I don't know how to, you can't describe it, but just reading about it, it's like, wow, man, this is great, And I just want to impress on people that even in my own life, it's just so much, it's such a simple and blessed life, but I suffer, because of my mind and senses, what have you, and everyone else is suffering. Everybody's suffering, everywhere. They're suffering, but there's so much bliss just in thinking about Krishna, in hearing about Krishna, in speaking about Krishna, in learning about Krishna. It's unfathomable. And that's the real religion. That is the essence of real religion, is hearing about Krishna and preaching his glories. And it's never ending. It's so juicy. And it made me think of this Bhagavatam verse, one of the only Bhagavatam verses I can remember, although I don't remember the translation. Nigama kalpa taror galitam phalam, shuka mutad amrita dravas. Anyways, now that I'm on the spot, I can't say it. But basically, reading the Srimad Bhagavatam, it's recited by all these sages. It's nectar. It's like the juiciest of fruits. And when you hear it from all these learned devotees, when you hear it from Srila Prabhupada, when Prabhupada explains it in his books, it's just, that's the juice, that's the stuff right there. And that's the real religion, chanting Hare Krishna. That is our essence. As Lord Chaitanya came to give us an example of chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. That is our ticket in this age of Kali. We may not be able to study all the Vedas and all the books and be able to follow all the rules and regulations, although we should try to follow what's set out by the spiritual master. But by doing this chanting and by worshiping the deities and by worshiping the spiritual master, by following his instructions, the bliss is great. Anyways, I think we have a minute. Did anyone have anything they wanted to share? Maharaj?
Yeah, the verse that you quoted in Bhagavatam says this Srimad Bhagavatam is the record for the Vedic literatures, and it's become sweeter because it's been touched by the lips of Shri himself. That's it. Anyway, that's not an exact translation, but that's the translation of the verse. That's a very beautiful verse. Another thing I was thinking about when you were in the class is that Narada Muni's approach to Krishna was diametrically opposed to the
Maharaj was just explaining the verse I was trying to explain a little bit better. And he was also just pointing out a little bit that Narada Muni's mood is of awe and reverence as compared to of a very intimate associate. Anyways, all glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami Varhavatam Samasitam Buddhasundarangam Kandar Agom Vikamaniya Vishesha Shobha Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami Angani Yasa Sakalem Priya Priti Manti Vasyan Dipan Kayanti Jiram Naganti Ananda Chinmaya Sadhu Jala Vigrahasya Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami
Krishna Pastaya Talai Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Samveni Pamene Namaste Saraswati Devi Kurvani Vacha 내게 내세샤 주녀아래 바샤자에서 다른 해 Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasati Goloka Vrinda Shri Krishna Nirana Prabhu Nityananda Advaita Gadadhara Sivasati Goloka Vrinda Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Advaita Gadadhara Sivasati Goloka Vrinda Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Jaya Radha, Goloka Nana, Goloka Nana, Radhe. Jaya Radha, Goloka Nana, Goloka Nana, Radhe. Jaya Radha. Hey, Jaya Radhe, Radhe, Radhe. Jaya Radhe, Radhe, Jaya Radhe. Jai Om Vishnu Pad. Satashi Shimad, Divine Grace. Araya Janana, Lavatuvarana, Gosa. Shila Prabhupada. Krishna, Vamacharya, Shila Prabhupada. Ananta Kavanti. Moisna, Rindigajaya. Friends say, Go Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Ramanityananda Shigwedata, Gaur Bhakta Vrindigajaya, Shri Shri Radha Govardhan, Shai Mukunda, Radha Kunda, Giri Govardhan Vijaya, Vrindavan Vijaya, Mathura Vijaya, Swami Vijaya, Mai Vijaya, Shimali Lasadevi Vijaya. All glory is the assembled. All glory is the assembled. All glory is the chief. Guru and Gauranga Shrovad Vijay.
This afternoon at 4 o'clock, there's going to be a big parade, and Lord Jagannath's going to be there. So we hope that everybody can come. The weather's going to be better. It's going to be about 50, and no rain. Harinam Sankirtan Ki Jai. And tomorrow is Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur's disappearance day on Ekadasi. So it'll be, yeah, tomorrow's Ekadasi. No, it's not? No, next. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's the next week after that. So cancel that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I knew it was a Monday, but I got the wrong Monday. The next week, but it's a half-day fast nonetheless. Okay. Chaito Darpana Marjana. Krishna Sankirtanam Nam Namakari Bahudan Nuja Sarva Shaktis Dat Prapita Niyamita Smaranena Kala Etad Rishita Bakriba Bhagavan Mamapi Durdaiva Midrishami Hajjanina Nuraga Trinadapi Sunichena Charorapi Suhishuna Amanina Manadena Kirtaniya Sadahari Nadaram Najanam Nasundarim Kavitam Va Jagadisha Kamaye Mama Janmani Janmani Ishvare Bhavatad Bhaktir Hoitaki Twai Ainanda Tanuja Kinkaram Patitam Mam Vishame Bhavam Buddha Gripayata Vabada Pankaja Stita Duli Sadrashim Vachintaya Nayanam Galadashu Daraya Varanam Gadgadurudaya Gira Pulakarnishitam Vabukada Tavanamagrahane Bhavishyati Yugayatam Namishena Chakshusha Pravashayatam Shunayatam Jagat Sarvam Govindam Virahename Ashlishava Padamritam Anastumam Adarshanam Marmahatakarotuva Yatatatava Vidadatulam Mat Pranatastusa Eva Napara. Victory to the Sri Krishna Sankirtan, which cleanses the heart of all the dust accumulated for years and extinguishes the fire of conditional life, of repeated birth and death. This Sankirtan movement is the prime benediction for humanity at large, because it spreads the rays of the benediction moon. It is the life of all transcendental knowledge. It increases the ocean of transcendental bliss, and it enables us to fully taste the nectar for which we are always anxious. O my Lord, congregational chanting of your holy name alone can render benediction to living beings, and thus you have hundreds and millions of names like Krishna and Govinda. In these transcendental names, you've invested all your transcendental energies. There are not even hard and fast rules for chanting these names. Oh, my Lord, when you enable us to easily approach you by your holy name, but I'm so unfortunate that I have no attraction for them. One should chant the holy name of the Lord in a humble state of mind, thinking oneself lower than the straw in the street. One is more tolerant than a tree, devoid of all sense of false prestige, and should be ready to offer all respect to others. In such a state of mind, one can chant the holy name of the Lord constantly. O Almighty Lord, I have no desire to accumulate wealth, nor do I desire beautiful women, nor do I want any number of followers. I only want your birth after birth. Oh, Rama Krishna, I'm your eternal servitor, and somehow or other I've fallen into the ocean of death. Please pick me up from this ocean of death and place me as one of the atoms at your lotus feet. Oh, my Lord, when will my eyes be decorated with tears of love flowing constantly? Chant your holy name. When will my voice choke up? And when will the hairs of my body stand on end at the recitation of your name? Oh,